not heard or perceived by the ear, neither hath eye seen, O God, beside thee, what he has prepared for them that wait for him. Do you know what the Hebrew says? There, those who soak themselves in God, those who saturate themselves with his holiness, with his majesty. Let me ask you, when in your fellowship did they ever tiptoe out of the sanctuary without saying a word because the glory of God had been there tonight? You go to the average church in Dallas this weekend and you can't get off the steps. You've got to think, well, do you think the Cowboys will win today? Oh no, it's World Series. Christians are worried about World Series, but they're not taking the world seriously. I asked you last week, when in God's name are we going to get serious about being serious? See, the prophet doesn't see the world as the politician sees him, or the industrialist, or the educationalist. The true prophet of God sees the world as God sees it. We made up our minds we would never pluck any unripe fruit. The curse of American evangelism, we're plucking unripe fruit. We're asking people to be saved, they don't know they're lost. The preacher hasn't much power in his own life, so he can't say what power he can be reached by this man. Obedience, trust and obey, there's no other way. As the old Englishman said, either trust and obey or rust and decay. As simple as that. Gird yourselves, lament ye priests, and howl, and lie all night in sackcloth, ye ministers of my God. There you've got it. Well, you say that's for ministers. Wait a minute, come on. I heard Dr. G. Campbell Morgan preach often, and I remember more than once he said this. One of the saddest days in the Christian church is when we divided the professional ministers from the laymen. There's no difference in the sight of God. Because I'm 12 inches above you here doesn't mean I'm any bigger in the sight of God. He's made us a kingdom of priests unto God. We're a royal priesthood and we're a holy nation. You're as much, if you're born again of the Spirit and the Holy Ghost is in you, you've as much access to God as I have. You see, the thing again that troubles me, as I've said often, I'll still say, I read Hebrews 11 with all those fantastic, that vast scope of men and women. All they had was not money and prestige. Every one of them had faith. They subdued kingdoms, wrought righteousness, obtained promises, stopped the mouths of lions. Come on! And not one of them ever had a Bible. What in God's name, what excuse do you have? Supposing you died tonight and went straight to judgment. You won't do that. Do you know why we don't have revival? Because we're content to live without it, number one. And the second thing is the price is too high. And the third thing, we couldn't handle it if it came. Usually you don't put a newborn baby in a refrigerator, do you?